Welcome to Factorio episode 5. Okay, I had a little idea about this. I'm gonna remove the trees down here soon um, because we need to build flamethrowers. Got this over here. I'm going to expand this out with some more construction. We also need to research at some point the oil processing because that'll help us with the removal of the trees. And the oil processing is going to have to happen over here because we've got a nice little field there. We should also build our locomotive soon. I think we should have enough now. We've nearly got enough engines there. Also, looking at this, we're running pretty low on coal at that point there, so I need to consider expanding the coal up here. I think I saw a patch up here on the map. Yeah, it's just above me. It's under these trees though. There's quite a large area of coal here. But if we're going to do the oil processing, then we'll actually have plenty of waste product from the oil, because you can turn oil into solid fuel, and that'll be really handy for this point. It's alright, I'm just currently waiting for the research to be done. Actually considering if we get another 6 research points, that I see a problem with it. We could actually run out of the production line. I need to consider changing the production line to the new system soon as well, because it's going to be hard to expand what I've already got without expanding my production lines to a better system. So currently we're supporting a very inefficient factory that's cutting and pasting products everywhere basically. I mean, we've got 3 factories producing each type, but we're going to use a lot more red ones than we are going to use green ones at the moment. The iron plates are going everywhere to get to all the things. We could do with a nice straight line and then pulling off at each point we need. So I need to consider where to construct that. I'm thinking, like I said earlier on in a previous episode, we'll build it somewhere here, have the line going straight through there. I'm going to build from east to west, which is from the right hand side of the screen to the left hand side of the screen. And if I build it here, we can actually run all the way from down there right across here. And that'll be a really long factory. We just need to clear that copper out of the way. And there we go, his research is done. And I know the automated rail transport is a good thing, but we really need this. We really do need that. We also need automated. I'll get the oil processing first, because that way I can set up some of the oil processing and get it out of the way. Could I have a look? Yes, I can. 1, 2. Just grab them. Extend this conveyor down here. Just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So the theory is they're going to match up with these 6 science labs. Because it tends to be about 3. I actually need some more power transmission poles as well. I need to research that, which is the electric energy distribution. Right. What we can do is that. Amount of power poles at the moment as well. Right, I'm just going to grab a drink. Okay, our copper production over here is working away. I want to get rid of this copper down here, but I'm going to have to store it somewhere. How much is here? There's about 2,000 in the stack. Basically, that's a full chest in each block of this. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 12. So call it 10 by 10. There's going to be 100 of them times 2,000. That's about so we'd need about 20 chests in a row. No, 200 chests. Dang, that's a bit more than I thought. Okay, so maybe that idea of mining that out into chests is not a viable option. Conveyor wasn't long enough. Right, we have a lot more research going off now, which means that'll process quicker, but I'll also use up my resources quicker. Quicker than what they can produce at the moment by the looks of it. Oh yeah, that's supplied from there. I'm going to do fluid handling because small pump and storage tanks are very handy when you're early on in the processing of oil stage. I'm also going to grab some more steel because with the steel we can do extra stuff. Now I'm going to take these out. Perfect. We could build this locomotive now, which actually, looking at it, I'm going to build locomotive, yeah. We also want pump jacks, but we don't have enough copper or steel. Iron, sorry, iron. So grab some iron and some copper. That should clear out someone's production line. What we're going to do is we're going to produce 4 pumps because that's what we can. And we're short the steel plates now. Also, I'll go back and get some more steel now because I just realised I don't have that. Ah, that was okay. So, one of them, one chemical plant, and we can't do the fluid handling stuff yet. Oh, and we don't have any. We don't have any pipes now because I just used all the pipes that I had available. So there's 50 in there. How many is in the factory? No, it's just really quickly producing them. Okay. Right, now we're just waiting on the production of those pump jacks and the stuff. Going to plan some more production while we're working away on this. Right, take a couple of stacks of that. And we'll turn 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we can produce all that. Another couple of stacks of iron plates. What did I do with that? It was 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 engines coming in. All that. I found out the water supply here is good enough to do what we need. And we've got the fluid handling now. Now after fluid handling I should actually do this, because this is going to help for this next plan that I've got. Expanding this, the power won't reach from that side to here, so we need to change the way this is done, because... Oh, do we? No, we need the power handling for this bit here, where we do the... I'm going to change the way the furnaces are supplied. I'm going to have a single line running down the back here, but we need longer range on the power, which is what the energy distribution will do. Right, I'm going to change this up to a different system of power. Take these away. See, that works just. Put that there, take that out. Right, my plan is, we've now got this here. So if I put a second row in there, once we've got the pipes all done and the furnace is crafted, we can do that and expand the power production, because this is going to take more power production than what we've currently got. Right, I'm going to put that one facing that way, that one facing that way. That saves on the pipe. That one there. Right, we can put the oil refinery somewhere here, and then we can supply it with water easily as well for when we get to the level 2. The chemical plant, this one should be the output for the gas. Yeah, the gas output's there. So we've got the fluid handling, we need more steel. Well, that's just typical. Boilers. They're all down. There to there. There to there. Right, we need to chop that without actually disconnecting too much. Grab the plates. We have to do this quickly, otherwise we run out of power. And an underground one, yeah. We've finished the electrical distribution now. We need to research flammables, which will enable us to research flamethrower with the right tech. And we can place that pipe there to give water to that. And then his 8 engines can go in. You see, they have a very low performance rating because we're not supplying power to them yet. So, supply coal to the burners, and the water temperature shoots up to 100 degrees. Admittedly, we've not got the full 10 water there, but 9.3 will be good enough, and 9.6 So you have a maximum available performance of it there. And we're currently using about a quarter to a third of the production capacity of those engines. And most of the factory is actually working there. We've now got the power distribution, so we can build 10 of them and 1 of them. I'm going to place them here and lock them in. So that now we've got a larger area of one post. So as you can see, I can power all these engines with one. Right. So all of them are powered up to that now. I need another power tower from here to somewhere else, so I probably need to grab some more thingies. Actually want advanced material processing as well, but plastics is important, so is the military, because the military will give us the ability to research the flamethrower now. Grab the rest of the steel. Okay, we can produce 4 of them with the steel we've got. I'll produce 1. Because what we can do is hook up here, and you see it's connecting up to the other tower a long way away now. So if I connect that there, I can remove that tower, and the power's still going to get there fine. Oh, military's done. Okay, we'll research the flamethrower. Can I build? Yes, I can. Another chemical plant. Because what we need now is to pipe all this up. Right, we'll put that burner thing away. Right. That hardly seems worth it. Why bother? Just build across there, to there, over to there. I think the water goes in the bottom one. We'll have to find out though. I'll get the circuit network because that I saw a mod update on that, and that looks pretty useful. So there. Then that'll connect there. Okay, need to get more pipe. I have a funny feeling though that as soon as we're done here, we're going to need to change the coal setup here. Actually, looking at it right now, we need to change it straight away because this is going to run low on coal. So, a couple of them. That'll do. Because currently we're only filling one side of the belt from one and one side of the belt from the other. We need to fill both sides from both. So I'm thinking if we turn that straight up like that, we're filling one side of the belt. But now, if we take it out this way, it'll fill both sides of the belt. Let me just take that off. Now the coal's coming in on one side of the belt, splitting to both sides, and then we're filling both sides up and sending it out. Why is that not switching sides either? Okay, I'm going to place this here. It's still got a problem with that, hasn't it? Yeah. So really that shouldn't be there. That should be back here a bit. And switching to the other side. Like that. So we've got it trying to share out to both sides. It will fill one side up eventually and then switch over to the other. Right. I need to get the furnaces built. Electrical furnaces will speed this up a lot. Also, we have the pipes, yes. Do a couple of underground ones. Also, I need to do them all. We'll have one for the heavy oil, one for the light oil, and I'm actually going to do one for the gas. I think it's a good idea. So just chop that one out and put that there. And then what we could do here as well is have one for the oil. So when the oil comes in, we've got it pumping into the tank as well as into the factory. Now what we need to do is actually connect these up. And in this one we can produce... Well, I want the petroleum gas turned into something else, but currently we can't make it. So it's a good job I actually put the gas going into there and the oils into here. What I could do is put another factory in here, like that. Set this to produce those, and I've got the oil set up correctly here. So that's the heavy oil and that's the light oil going into there. We need a power supply and some iron plates. Luckily, there's a power supply, and we don't have any iron plates left. That's bad usuals. Okay, material processing. We're going straight for the electric furnace here. We need plastics as well, so I'm going to research the plastics first, because there's no point needing advanced circuits when you can't produce them. We need iron plates, grab those. Stick 100 in there, and that should produce us about 25 flamethrower ammo. What we'll have to do as well is build a flamethrower gun. Should I build a shotgun? Nah. Let's try one of them. Never tried the grenades before. See what it does. But there, we've got the flamethrower. We should be able to grab some ammo. 15 of them. And we've got as ammo in as flamethrower now. I'm going to try this grenade. See. Okay, we'll throw it over there. Holy! I didn't expect that going off so quick. It didn't do much damage to the trees though. What we'll do is change weapon with Q. When we press spacebar, we can burn the trees down. And ourselves. Whoops. I actually would expect this to set fire to the trees and then continue burning, but it doesn't. It's a shame. Right. So we've got produced about 20. So 100 plates produced 20. Right. This will work away until we've got some full tanks of oil there. I'm working on the plastics, so in here I should be able to produce plastics once it's done. We've got our oil production going, we've got 2,500 oil stored. I really should build some more storage tanks so we can extract the oil and have it sat there waiting to be used. Oh, we're out of fuel there. Actually, this is not doing that well. Alternative fuel sources might be needed too. Our current coal supply is not that good. We need to... Well, they're using a lot of coal here to produce iron plates. We need to consider maybe in the next episode or so to change ourselves over to these new furnaces that are more efficient. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.